very warm welcome to this very special interaction that we have today on Sports Today. He is the power hitter that every IPL team dreams of, but he's playing for Punjab Kings. A late bloomer, but what success he's had. I'm joined by Punjab Kishan, or as I Kings Kishan, Shashank Singh. Shashank, thank you so much for taking time out and speaking to us on Sports Today.
So thank you so much for having me. The pleasure is all mine.
Shashank, when I have to look at your journey, okay, as I mentioned, late bloomer at the age of 32, but your power hitting and the way how you've transformed Punjab Kings. I mean, if I only remember Punjab Kings in the modern era is because of the Jodi that you and Ashutosh had. Ab Jai Viru has split. You're in Punjab, he's gone to the other side of Yamuna. But when you make an impact at such a late blooming age, how do you prepare for it? How did the journey all start? And what was that one moment which made you feel, yaar, IPL is made for me. I can do wonders in this. What was that moment and what was the journey like?
So firstly, thank you so much for the kind words. Really means a lot to me. And again, sir, obviously, I'm very grateful that Punjab has adopted me as the finisher, to be very honest. And again, sir, it took a lot of hard work, to be honest, because when I was dropped from the auctions, like after the SRH year, I think that really changed my mentality towards cricket and towards the power hitting as well. Because that specific year, I made sure that I really want to be a star in IPL, because that was, that Junoon, what do you call? That was there in me. I really want to be a superstar in the IPL. And whatever 4, 5, 6 is, that is my finishing role. And when you're asking me that when was a time where I felt that, okay, I belong to this level, I think that is, I always believe, to be very honest, since the time I've started playing IPL, I always believe that, okay, I'm meant for this level, I can just boom at this level. But again, I never got the opportunity to at least explore myself and play myself there. So when I got at Gujarat wala match, the Gujarat game, again, I think on 27th of April, if I'm not wrong, yes. Ahmedabad. So I think that is a match which made me believe, or where I knew, I always believed, but I knew in that match, okay, no, after the match, that okay, I belong to this level. I have played against the best. I mean, Rashid was playing, Umesh Yadav was playing, all the good bowlers were playing. And again, my scores helped the team in the winning cause, because 2 years back, I had a 6 ball 25 against Gujarat, but we lost that match.
Correct.
But I think this was on a winning cause, and I think it's a team sports. If your performance, you score 10 runs, you score 50 runs, you score 100 runs. If it's in a winning cause, then it makes sense. If it's not in a winning cause, then I think it doesn't make sense, because obviously you play there to win the match. So I think that was the match which made me feel, okay, now I'm here, and now from here, there's no looking back.
But Shashank, now your T20, when you play T20s, every year it keeps on changing.
Yeah.
What was the template in 2024 might necessarily not work in 2025. For example, look at how Abhishek is scoring. I mean, 200 strike rate at the top. Yeah. But as a finisher, if you have a strike rate of 160, 170, it's still not enough. True. You have to go berserk from ball one. True. Now in training and in every IPL year when you approach a camp or everything, how do you train your mind? Ki yaar, every year it's going longer and longer. Sixes have to be hit consistently. Boundaries have to be hit. Yeah. Bowlers are also bowling those wide Yorkers. Innovation, practice, hard work. How do you manage all that? How do you approach that particular training bit in a modern day T20?
So firstly, it's very important to know your game, because see, for example, I finish the game in a different way. Ashutosh does it in a different way. Maybe Marcus Stoinis, Maxwell, they finish it in a different way. So it's very important to know that what your game is and accept that, okay, this is your way and this is not your way. Because sometimes at this level also we try to copy someone. Like, I cannot play like a Maxwell, because when I see him nets, because I've seen him this year, and when I see him in the nets, I think that how can this guy play shots like this? And why can't I? So there's nothing called why can't I. There's something called this is not my way of playing the game. So I think I'm mature enough to know that what my game is, and obviously in practice also. See, I know that my batting will come in 15th or 16th over in most of the games, because we have such a strong side. So I think most likely my batting, I'll get only 20, 24 balls. So there's no point of batting for hours and hours in the nets for me. For me, in the nets, from the ball one, I have to make sure that I'm scoring runs, looking for a boundary. So that is how I practice in the nets. And same with the innovation as well, because now obviously with the video analysis and with people around you who can help you out, like for example in our team there's a guy called Saurav Walkar, he's a video analyst, so he helps me out in knowing that okay, what all balls they might be bowling next year, like what all balls where my strike rate is a bit less as compared to others. For example, this year I've started playing this ramp shot. So obviously I had a word with Ricky sir in between the season, and he told me that okay, the bowlers are trying to bowl you stump Yorkers and wide Yorkers, so you have to make sure that you use your ramp shot well. So during the season we had a 2-hour practice specifically for me, where Ricky sir, Brad Haddon sir, Sunil Joshi sir, 3-4 coaches went there. They were bowling me Yorkers and I was just playing ramp shots. So it's in between the season. So sometimes you have to be a bit more street smart to know that what bowlers are planning against you. And during off season also we practice the same. Like power training is one thing because that is military in white ball cricket today. That you need to have that certain amount of power to clear the boundaries from ball one. But again, with innovation, what you said, it's important to know that what shots you are comfortable in and what shots you can play. Because there are certain shots where there's no point of trying. You can just find an alternative for that. For example, I don't hit switch hits. I hit reverse sweep. So I mean that's an alternative for a switch hit for me, for example. So I mean, everything comes to the mind that what you are comfortable and what you're not comfortable, and acceptance, because sometimes when I see other players they don't accept things. It's important to accept that this is not my way of playing, this is my way of playing, and I'll stick to this way, this is my strength.
But for all the dazzling bits, Shashank, there is one date I think which you will look back very sadly for all the exploits that you did. June 2025, IPL final. You were on the cusp of achieving something which no Punjab Kings unit had even dreamt of. That day, how do you pull yourself up by, yaar, we had a golden chance, we couldn't do it. So as a sportsman, what are those first moments when you come to the dressing room after such a painful loss? And you in particular, there was so much riding on you. You were the star. You are doing so well for Punjab Kings. How do you manage to come out of that saying, okay, yaar, next year? I know it will be brutally hard.
No, so it was. To be very honest, it was hard. Though I'm a very practical person, but that 2-3 hours were very tough, because obviously I'm saying 2-3 hours because we have to go for the presentation. We had a after party thing, not party exactly, but a get together because everyone was going to their homes, respective homes. So those 2-3 hours were very tough because obviously it's difficult to say in words, because obviously that was a personal loss to me, very honest, because I was batting there. If I wouldn't have been batting, then I feel that the thought would have been different. But I was batting there, I batted for a good 25-30 balls and still we couldn't win. That was the hard thing for me to accept. Usually I'm someone who accept defeats as well. I'm someone who always believe that in a cricket match you always win and always learn. But again, and I always knew that okay, next day again it will be a morning, better things will happen, all that. But I think that night it was very difficult because my mom, dad, everyone came to see me, and I always felt that I always wanted to be a star in all these important matches. It's in my blood only. I don't know why, how. I wanted to be a superstar, a star, or man of the moment of that match. All these crucial knockout matches or final matches. I play for my club. I play for my state. I want to be a hero in these kind of matches. And I had a chance, to be very honest, to be a hero, because you crave for this opportunity, right? You play cricket for all these big matches, big stuff. Obviously, pressure is there, everything is there. But again, there's a big chance to become a hero there, right? And I think I could have played better. To be very honest, I could have played better that night. But again, maybe after 2-3 weeks after we finished our state league, because next day we had a state league match, so I have to rush back to Raipur for the state league game. But again, to be very honest, I shouldn't say this, but I'm saying that I wasn't playing with my 100% mental health there, because I was very down during that CCPL, state Chhattisgarh league, because see, I was just every night that thought was coming that why couldn't I hit that ball? Why couldn't I hit that ball? Why was that a dot ball? Why couldn't I feel that way better? There was you remember when Jitesh came to bat?
Correct, yeah.
Arshdeep bowled a wide, slower one. He hit one boundary over sweeper covers for 4.
Correct.
I was 5 steps inside the boundary because that was a bigger boundary. So Arsh told me to get 5 steps inside. And I was thinking that this is the first ball. Should I stay at the boundary rope? And that would have been a catch. And Jitesh was a game changer to be in that match.
Yes.
So, I mean, those are very small, sleek moments. But again, that hurts a lot, because as a professional you keep on thinking about those moments. But again, after 10-25 days, again we have a good bunch of players in our team. We have a group on WhatsApp, then we discussed about things, and we made the mood light. And I think now I'm in a better zone. Like, it took good 20-25 days for me, but now I think in a better zone. And now I know that where the points where I can improve, like which points I can improve. So now I think I'm working on those points rather than just thinking back and thinking कि why not, ऐसा क्यों नहीं किया, वैसा क्यों नहीं किया.
Is the way how you're so emotional and you're so built on that particular moment. I mean, I can see that passion, I can see that hurt when you're still talking about that. Is it motivated by, say, certain taunts that you got in your cricketing journey? Like, arey yaar, you're not even, you're 30 or you're 25 plus, you're not even making an impact in state cricket. Did you receive all those taunts in your journey? Because I'm sure it was not an easy journey for you, Shashank. And even your IPL breakthrough also, you have to go through so many hurdles. Is it motivated by all that? And what was that one thing which is keeping on motivated? No, I have to do it. I have to be involved in all of this. Anything in the past that has happened in your cricketing journey? Somebody said, hey, this guy can't do anything at this point.
Yeah, so there are many, not one, many. Like, obviously, I've got taunts like, obviously, इतने साल का हो गया, still cricket खेल रहा है, start doing business, start doing this, start doing that. They were, like, people will say, see, they have different views. You stay in a country where people have their own opinion. So you can't help it, right? Like, obviously, when you go to family gatherings, people will ask you, कब TV पे देखेगा, कब खेल रहा है, and you are not playing well in Ranji Trophy even. So, like, telling them कि ma'am competition है, auntie competition है, chachi competition है, it gets difficult, to be very honest. And it's not only with me, most of the cricketers. They'll be like, Ranji Phanji kya hai? They don't know the importance of Ranji Trophy also. You work so hard to even get a match of Ranji Trophy. But again, at the end of the day, it all comes to belief. If you believe in yourself, and I'm, touch wood, I'm very blessed that my family, like my mom, dad, my sister, they are the pillars for me, because they are someone who always back me, that okay, and they have always believed in me, because there were moments in my life where I didn't do well in cricket. I wasn't selected in the IPL, and I felt like, okay, I should stop cricket, I should go to US, I should do something else there, or I should play cricket in US, if not anything else. But they were the ones, they always believed in me. So that way I'm very blessed that to have a family. But again, sir, now also when people say that you have become this age, you have become that age, I always say one thing. Look at my performance, my numbers will speak. The number of matches I have won for my team. And any team, I don't only say Punjab team, Punjab, Chhattisgarh, DY Patil, or XYZ team, whatever team I've played, you just see my performances and you see what all impacts I have done for the team. As simple as that. And okay, there again, I'm not saying with a collar like this that, okay, I'm the best. I feel I'm the best, but then again, there's the scope of improvement. Again, I can be a better fielder, I can be a better bowler, I can be a better batsman, but that Virat Kohli can be, Rohit Sharma can be. Even they have a scope of improvement. So everyone is improving playing cricket. But when people tell me that you have become a certain age and now it's difficult, I don't believe in that. For me, age is literally nothing. People say age is just a number. For me, age is literally nothing.
Trollers take that and that. That is a straight batted 6 down the ground from Shashank. So last question, Shashank. Punjab Kings, we have already seen. You're doing wonders. But we want to see a transformation of that jersey from not just the red of Punjab, the blue of India. Not Mumbai Indians, not any of that, blue of India. But Shashank, we know that how the competition, you spoke about the competition, how intense it is for the Indian cricket team. Now, every year, the competition is only going to get worse, because it's like you're in a train compartment, you're not even RAC, you're waitlist or PQWL or a remote location. How do you motivate yourself each year that, yes, I have the India cap in mind, but I know the competition is intense. So how do you balance that out?
So again, the competition is there, but again, I want to compete with myself. See, when you're competing with the best, I think I'm the best. So when I'm competing with myself, I think then there's no stopping. I don't see that. I think my performances, my abilities, my match winning impacts will tell you that when and why should I be there in the Indian team, rather than just asking me that who is the competition. Because see, end of the day, sir, if I tell you that, okay, he is the competition, then I think I'm defaming myself or demotivating myself. Playing for India is a dream since I've started playing professional cricket. It's not been 1 year or 2 years since the time I'm playing IPL. It's the time from the under 16, under 19 days when my father gave me a bat to play. That was the time when I wanted to play for India. Yes, I'm close for that. I'm really close. I'm knocking the doors. But again, when it will come, I don't know. But it will surely come. And again, I wouldn't say that I'm scared of any competition. I think I've proven myself enough in cricket that I have to be there. And again, that luck factor is very important in cricket. I think whenever the stars will match, the luck will match. Whenever people will, the people who are there, the selection committee will think that, okay, he's the right guy for this job. I think I'll be there. But one thing I can assure you that I'll be there for sure.
Is Sarpanch Shreyas ji motivating you in a lot of ways? Sarpanch ji.
I mean, yes, he's someone who I look forward as well because obviously he's a good friend of mine. More than a captain to me, he's a good friend to me. I mean, on field, yes, he's a captain, but I think I really admire him as a person as well. And yes, we talk about my India call or his India call as well. But again, I think good things will happen to both of us.
Indeed, we just hope that great things do happen with Shashank because he's too good a player to not get the India cap. And we have seen that knock in Ahmedabad, Shashank. I mean, that was the time when I said, yes, I hope one day I can get him to the Sports Today studio. And a couple of years later, patience pays off and he's here with us. Thank you so much, Shashank, for taking time out and speaking with us. And all the best for the coming season and also for the IPL. And one day you will get the India cap. We just hope that day we will have a loud cheer and whistle right here in the Sports Today studios. Shashank, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and updates. And do check out all the other videos you've done as well.